Hi, my name is Bill Hurd. I've been selling Scotty Cameron putter shaft bands on eBay for several years now. I often get the question, Bill, now that I've purchased this shaft band from you, where exactly does it go on my putter? How do I orient it? How does Scotty do it? That type of thing. Normally I'll put together a really long, kind of verbose email that talks about all the different details and the options. I figured, hey, what a better way to do it than to put a little video together, show you the different types of bands, the different orientations, the different options, that sort of thing. So I'm going to start out basically with the two most common types of shaft bands, and then two potential orientations for them. So I'm going to start out with one of the newer bands. It's the Junkyard Dog Custom Shop band. It's kind of more of a long and narrow band. It's not really designed to be wrapped around the shaft like Scotty's earlier bands were. And you can see that this band is placed about, I would say, 1 to 2 inches below the grip. And this is kind of important. This is one thing that I kind of remind everyone before they put the shaft band on. Scotty always runs the shaft bands reading down the shaft from grip end to head end. Every band I've seen come from the custom shop reads in that direction if it's not wrapped around the shaft. And these shaft bands are typically put on the underside of the shaft, so they cannot be seen at address for kind of a nice clean look. Really it's all your preference, that type of thing. But this is something that the custom shop has started doing, obviously with the longer band, and in the recent past here, just again for that nice clean look at address. Now I'm going to show you one of the more traditional custom shop shaft bands. This is the Scotty's Custom Shop style band, and you'll see here this one is also placed vertically. This is a question I get a lot now. Are those placed vertically or are they wrapped? And that really all depends on your preference. I still to this day get these bands that are wrapped around a putter. I get them that are placed vertically by the custom shop. I've kind of come to prefer, again, the clean look at address, but it's your putter and it's really up to you. So again, let's take a look at this. Wording runs down from grip end to head end. Again, you're looking at a couple inches below the grip, and on both of these bands, I don't know if you noticed on the first one, the band is kind of centered between the steps in a step shaft, which I think is kind of a nice look. Now, if you wanted to wrap this band, again, I still get them wrapped from the custom shop from time to time. I will just kind of want to do a quick demonstration as to how you would orient that. So I've got a putter here, it doesn't have a band on it, and lo and behold, I've got a shaft band here that was damaged during removal by myself. Doesn't happen often, but anyway, I'm going to use that one as my sample. Now, what I would do here for the wrapped band, you've got a good few inches to work with here to the first step. You can place it between the first and the second step if you want. I'm going to say let's go up here a little bit closer to the grip. On the wrapped bands, typically the TT in Scotty's are placed, I guess you would say, due north on the shaft band, or on the shaft. So what I would do here is I would line up the two T's first and kind of smooth them down like that. It's really important at this point, and I don't know if I got this one quite perfect. You'll see when I wrap it around. It's really important that you're kind of truly perpendicular to the shaft here, and the reason for that is when you wrap the band around, the overlap will be a little out of whack if you're not. So we'll see how I did. Now that you've got the TTs kind of placed on the center, you want to wrap the custom shop logo around first. It's a nice little logo here, but it does get covered up by this side of the band and not the other way around. So wrap this guy around here first, nice and smooth there, nice little stick, and then around the other side here, and voila. As I said, I was a little off on my perpendicular placement of the band, but you can see, and depending on where you put it on the shaft, if you were to put it further down onto a smaller step of the shaft, you're going to be a little more covered up by this overlap. In this case, you're not. Again, I've seen them always from the custom shop, so there really is not a right and wrong here. And then I guess the one other piece of advice that I would give on placing a shaft band is, and I tell people this, pretty much every time they ask me, what should I do with this putter, what looks best, that sort of thing. I guess my philosophy over the years has just been, it's only a putter, and it's your putter and you paid for it, and don't let somebody else tell you this looks good, this looks bad. If you want the shaft band on the front of your putter, put it on the front of your putter. I mean, it's your putter, you paid a lot of money for it. Set it up how you want, whatever you're comfortable with, whatever, whatever knocks the putts in. So that's really all I've got to say as far as placement goes. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot me an email via YouTube or also on eBay. My user ID is WHEARD. That's WHEARD. And thanks a lot. Have a great day.